Welcome to this video on developing AI algorithms in Java. After watching this video, you will be able to implement basic AI algorithms in Java and explain how a recommendation system works using user ratings and similarities. At its core, artificial intelligence, or AI, is about building systems that can learn from data and make smart decisions. While advanced AI can get pretty complex, let's start with something simple, a recommendation system. Imagine you recommend a movie to a friend based on what they've liked before. That's exactly how a recommendation algorithm works. It looks at past preferences or behaviors to suggest something new. You'll start with building a movie recommendation system that suggests films based on user ratings. This will familiarize you with key AI concepts while covering Java basics. You will begin with import statements in Java. These statements tell your Java program to use tools from Java's standard library. You'll then need to create a data structure setup. This code creates a two-level map to store user ratings. For each user, we keep another map that connects movie names to their ratings. The next step is adding user rating. The addRating method lets us record when a user rates a movie. This code snippet shows adding user rating. If this is the first rating from a user, you can create a new map for them before storing the rating. An important element of the recommendation system is calculating how similar two users are. You can also include code for what to do if there are no common movies. The code snippet shows a simple approach called Euclidean distance. This measures how close two users' ratings are. The smaller the distance, the more similar their tastes. Next, you will add the code to make recommendations. The recommendation algorithm does several things. It finds users with similar tastes, with a similarity number of more than 0.3. It also looks at movies that similar users enjoyed, with a similar rating of more than or equal to 4. Then, it recommends movies that the current user hasn't watched yet. Finally, recommendations are ranked by a score based on similarity and rating. This simple recommendation system brings together a few key AI concepts. First, collaborative filtering uses similar users' preferences to predict what someone else might enjoy. This is a foundational technique in recommendation systems. Next, similarity metrics determine how closely two users' preferences align, which is a basic form of pattern recognition. Finally, using weighted recommendations, suggestions from users with highly similar tastes carry more influence than those from less similar users. This approach reflects the principles of supervised learning. As you become more comfortable, there are several ways you could enhance this recommendation system. One option is to add content-based filtering, which recommends movies based on features such as genre, actors, or director from films the user already enjoys. You could also implement matrix factorization, a more advanced technique that works well with larger datasets and helps address cold start problems. Finally, you might consider incorporating machine learning libraries. Java offers powerful tools like deep learning, 4J, and Veka that can support the development of more sophisticated AI solutions. But this recommendation concept goes far beyond movies. You can use the same approach for product recommendations in e-commerce, music streaming suggestions, content recommendations on news sites, and friend suggestions on social networks. By building this simple recommendation system, you've taken your first step into the world of AI by turning data into meaningful, personalized suggestions. These concepts form the foundation for many real-world applications across industries. In this video, you learned that a simple recommendation system demonstrates basic algorithms in Java, including setting up nested data structures, handling user input, and applying logic to compare data and produce results. A recommendation system uses user ratings to suggest movies based on past preferences and behaviors. The system compares user preferences to identify others with similar tastes and uses their ratings to generate new suggestions. Recommendations are made by finding users with similar preferences, identifying highly rated movies they've seen, and suggesting unwatched ones. Ranked by similarity and rating,